Okay, I'm finishing up a epoxy garage floor here. This video is not showing all the steps to do that. You know, I spent all last week working on this garage floor, just sanding it with a floor sander with wire mesh screen. That was this kind of thing that goes on the bottom, looks like part of a screen door. It goes on the bottom of a vibrating sander that I rented. So that was my first step. Then I used an acid etch degreaser. Have that. I used two products. One was this Quickcrete, and that really lifted the grease. But then this product by Bear is a cleaner and etcher, so it really did etch into the paint or into the concrete and remove the top finish, and just prepping and cleaning it because this is an old garage floor and it had a lot of grease on it. So today I am putting the paint chip finish on it, along with the top coat. So this side here I've already finished and got it pretty well distributed, and I think that's the whole trick to this paint chip. And if you've watched other videos on how to do epoxy garage floors, you've probably seen people with different techniques they've used. You know, throw it out there like you're feeding the chickens. I've heard some people say throw it up. I've heard some people say bounce it off the ceiling. And just looking at these videos, some look okay and some got heavy spots and light spots. So I was telling a neighbor about this, and he's done a lot of car stuff and garage floors, and he told me about this trick. This is a Scott's fertilizer spreader called the Whiz, and it's for fertilizer grass seed. It's battery operated, but you can see here I have this hopper full of the paint chips. And so this part here I just got done painting, rolled on some fresh second coat of epoxy, and so it's still wet, so I'm going to put paint chips on it. So here we go. Okay, here's the Whiz. You have to shake it a little bit. Just keep moving and looking at it and try to get it even, because once it's on there, if you get a heavy spot, the only way you're going to blend it at that point is make everything else heavier. Okay, I ran out there. Here's the other trick I did just to make sure I have all of the floor pretty even, or as even as I can get it. I took all of my paint chips for the entire floor that I had bought, and I actually used a kitchen food scale and weighed these baggies out. So I have 4 baggies, and here I have 4 sections of garage floor divided by the seams here. And so that way I know that each area I'm putting the same number of, same amount of paint chips down, because it's about the same area, all 4 of them. So you can see here this is a little light right along the edge, maybe that corner up there. So I'm going to put a little bit more on. Okay. Now you can see it looks a little different because the paint I put down last is lighter, and as it dries it starts blending. So you won't see the seam that you do here. I had the same thing over here. But you can only paint as far as you can reach. You know, you can't step on it, and so you can't reach over that. So that's why I do just a little here. This looked like it needed a little more. So that's using Scott's Whiz fertilizer grass seed spreader to put these paint chips down on an epoxy finished garage floor. Hope that helped. See ya.